Welcome to BDSM, bloody, dreadful, shite, movies.
This is Chris.
Hello there.
And some people say he has questionable taste in movies, so he's on a mission to find out if that's true, by seeing if he can find any pleasure by watching the most painfully bad movies he can find. He'll be scoring each movie based on 5 categories. 1. Did he find it entertaining in any way? 2. Did it have a good story idea? 3. Was it boring? 4. Will he ever watch it again? 5. Would he recommend anyone else to watch it?
Moon River. Whew. Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
Breathe easy.
Not a BDSM podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the incredible BDSM Cinematic Dungeon.
Oh, please don't make me angry, pal. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I hope you are well. So this is my penultimate journey back before the MCU was a glint in the Disney's bank balance by watching 2 of Bill Bixby's Incredible Hulk TV movies. The Incredible Hulk Returns and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. I remember really enjoying the TV show when I was a kid. And then the older I got, I realised it was like a cross between a littlest hobo and a highway to heaven. But with way more green body paint. Because basically, David Banner travelled from place to place, ending up helping people. You know, just like the littlest hobo and whatever it was in Highway to Heaven. I can never remember that show. I used to watch it all the time, but I can't remember bugger all about it. I know it was a bloke with long hair and a bloke with a beard. So, I'm really hoping these movies are way more enjoyable than the 70s Spider-Man ones. And I hope it really doesn't kill my fond memories of the show. Let's get started with the first cinematic treat, The Return of the Incredible Hulk. It has a rating of 5.7 on IMDb and a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. Stars Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno, Eric Allen Kermo, and Tim Thomerson. I like Tim Thomerson. I loved him in Bloody Trances and Dole Man. The Incredible Hulk Return was written by Stan Lee. Excelsior! And the plot, according to IMDb, is...
Hopefully on the verge of curing his Hulk condition, Banner meets his colleague Don Blake, who is mystically linked to a Viking warrior, Thor.
Ooh, let's just hope it's 100% better than bloody Thor Love and Chunder. And has reviews like this.
Watch 1.7, 9.3.1.3 writes lousy backdoor pilot for Thor that didn't fit the reality of the series. The Incredible Hulk TV series created a down-to-earth reality that was completely ignored by this movie. While huge doses of gamma radiation won't really make someone into the Hulk, the original show still presented a real-world typesetting. Nothing remotely like Thor appearing ever occurred.
Sam Way writes trite, and nothing like the series. I can't believe it. Firstly, I read all user reviews before purchasing this. I can't believe Bill Bixby would allow this. Trite, ridiculous attempt to incorporate the mythical and science fiction together. The absurdity of the Thor, and its lack of value to the plot, plus bringing occultic channeling into this, cheapens the entire Hulk brand. I hope I never see that punk with his stupid hammer again. No wonder. There was no involvement from Kenneth Johnson, who was the reason for the show's success. I was looking forward, greatly, to seeing Jack McGee, but he got not much for his script, and Mr. Colvin seemed strained and almost ashamed of the project. Also, again, no resolution at the end.
Haven't these people ever read a comic? Or watched the MCU? These reviews were after the Avengers. And so we had magic and everything by then. Jesus. So, our second cinematic treat is The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. I've been looking forward to a rewatch of this one. I remember really liking it. Please hope it's good. It has a rating of 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb, which is basically the same as the last one, and has a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. Woo! Exactly the same time. It stars Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno, Rex Smith, and John Rhys Davies as the Kingpin. This one's not written by Stan Lee. And the plot, according to IMDb, is...
When Banner is held as a witness to a violent crime linked to the Kingpin, the fugitive is helped by lawyer Matt Murdock, who is also the superhero Daredevil.
Ooh, you've got to love a bit of Daredevil. And yes, I do like the Ben Affleck one. And has reviews like this.
Worst Hulk movie ever. The reason I would count this as the worst Hulk movie ever is because of the climax. Daredevil Takeover's completely Hulk doesn't even participate. Most of the movie was good, and I love the scenes that do feature Banner in his Hulk form, but there just weren't enough. Hulk may be the title character, and he may be the one in all the posters, but this was not his movie. It's Daredevil's. It is 100% Daredevil's. Daredevil doesn't even accomplish anything. All he did was save one woman at the beginning of the movie. I kept expecting all of the events to lead up to an amazing climax where Hulk and Daredevil stop Fisk together, but it doesn't. If you are a Hulk fan, this movie is not for you. Don't let the title fool you. Daredevil fans might like it a bit more, but still might be disappointed.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Heron Kappan Banner writes, another disappointing reunion film. Bill Bixby is back again, not only acting very well as usual, but directing as well, and the opening is quite promising and captures the feel of the TV series nicely, but once David Banner enters the city and gets involved with a blind lawyer who turns out to be Daredevil, the whole thing falls apart. Fine actor John Rhys Davies plays sinister gangster the Kingpin, and it makes you sad to think that New York is still plagued by these powerful criminals, even after the Hulk cleaned up the city. Back on the TV series, Daredevil is presented in a bland, uninspired way, and this film, like its immediate predecessor, lacks soul, since Kenneth Johnson was once again not involved. Daredevil is at least plausible, unlike Thor, but the film is lifeless, despite the fine performances of Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
Why are they still picking on Thor? He's not even in this movie. Oh well, let's grab some popcorn and see if we can have a smashing time.
When David Banner met Maggie Shaw, it was the love they'd both been looking for. But she didn't know his secret. She didn't know that his danger would become her danger. Their life together was threatened, and David Banner had been pushed too far.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
He's mean and green, and after 6 years, the Hulk will face his greatest challenge ever, because this time he's fighting for love. Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno are the Incredible Hulk. It's the Incredible Hulk returns.
David Banner wanted to end the running. He wanted to live in peace.
You have to stop someplace.
But once again, they made him angry. Maybe angry enough to kill.
Maybe I belong in a cage.
Now, imprisoned, he will struggle to hide the fury within him. But he will not succeed.
I can't stand trial. You have no choice.
Because now David Banner faces his greatest trial. The trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Ooh, that was a refreshing change. I have to say, the Incredible Hulk Returns is 150 times better than any of the Spider-Man movies. And it's 100 times better than Thor: Love and Thunder. Ooh, but the trial of the Incredible Hulk, oh, it's only slightly better than She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
I'm very disappointed.
So, let's get straight into this, shall we? 1. Were they entertaining? 1 out of the 2. The Incredible Hulk Returns was the most entertaining by a country mile. The interactions between Thor and Bruce Banner / Hulk are really funny. Unlike a Trial of the Incredible Hulk, which was quite plodding, and the Daredevil is just so bland and monotone. So, The Incredible Hulk returns. Get a point.
2. Did they have a good story?
I'll say, both of them had good story ideas. But The Incredible Hulk Returns was a lot better realised. That might have something to do with it being written by Stan Lee. And the story of the Trial of the Incredible Hulk is alright. It's not great, but I'm going to give it a point anyways. So, it's a draw.
3. Were they boring?
The surprising thing is, both of these movies had the same runtime, but the Trial of the Incredible Hulk felt way longer. And I think that's down to having scenes of a very mopey Daredevil. He gets his ass kicked quite a few times and ends up just moping in bed. Bill Bixby tries to big him up to get back into his crime-fighting ways, and he just sort of mopes. So, Incredible Hulk Returns gets another point. 4. Will I ever watch them again? I will definitely watch The Incredible Hulk Returns, but I really wish I left Trial of the Incredible Hulk as a fond memory. The Incredible Hulk Returns gets another point. 5. Would I recommend anybody else watch them? I'm actually going to recommend The Incredible Hulk Returns. If you like the Incredible Hulk TV show, this is a good one to watch. Get you back in it. But don't, I'll repeat that, don't watch Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Leave it as a fond memory if you watched it. Other than that, it's way boring. So, there we go. Incredible Hulk Returns gets another point. So all in all, The Incredible Hulk Returns is a true cinematic kink, with some great fun moments, while Trial of the Incredible Hulk has some but not many enjoyable moments, and is quite boring. But I'm going to give it one bonus point, because the ending, just before the end, I laughed my head off. It's a sight to behold. It's to do with what happens with Daredevil and Kingpin towards the end. Oh my god. It's terribly bad. It's filmed really awful. But it was just damn funny. With that over with, next time it's my final journey into the not-so MCU with 1978's Doctor Strange, which I've heard could put a glass eye to sleep, and 1998's Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I've heard is so bad, it's good. So, I'll see you next time.
If you would like to join Chris on his painful mission, then come and join the BDSM Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/BDS movies. Or you can contact the BDSM Dungeon by email bdsmpodmovie@gmail.com.
Free bagels.
If you want to force Chris into watching movie 43, you can donate at buymeacoffee.com/bloodydreadful.